We're back, everybody, and this is gonna be so chill for us now. I mean, we do like romantic a lot, but I mean, the pressure is off now. Foggy did it again, and you see how bright our smile is, or how big our smile is, that this guy is so likable, he's so professional, he has the perfect attitude. There was so much talk after the qualifiers and between the qualifiers and the main event about another player, but nobody will be talking about him now. All the talk is about Foggy again. It makes me so happy.
And I was feeling it like, oh man, you were getting a little too sure of yourself. You were getting a little too confident. Yeah, top 2 this time, top 2 this time. But now he's top 4 at the very least. But what he said in the interview with you made me a little worried. Like, yeah, mentally he's already thinking about 1-0 or Infi.
Well, I think what he meant was that he prepared against Romantic and Shishi already. Not too much has changed since then. And especially the win against Romantic showed how well he is prepared for Romantic's playstyle. He exactly analyzed how Romantic defeated Remind, and I think he was very sure that he would do the same stuff again. So he prepared something for that, and it worked like a charm in the group stage final. And Shishi, I don't know, can you do too much of preparation for Night Elf Mirror than when you already played him yesterday? We'll see. Romantic here in the interview, the younger player of the two. That is his tournament so far. One of the biggest surprises next to Foggy. And it would be very, very cool for him to make it. Also for Shishi. Like, whoever advances here, it's going to definitely be his best performance. And
True.
We see the two players, Shishi and Romantic. By the way, we have a new donation coming in. Skrabika, €5. Thank you for an amazing coverage, guys. Less than 3 Remo, less than 3 Neo. We do thank you for that, my friend.
And once again, we have Night Elf versus Human. A lot today. Before today, we didn't have these matchups much at all. And of course, this is the matchup usually that lasts the longest. That is why we were behind schedule after series number 1. But we caught up again. And already we have Shishi going for very aggressive Ancient of War creep. Super unusual.
Ooh,
I like it though. It's not like the gold mine creep, which can be punished by the human, and if he decides to not do it, can go for the gold mine to the top right. For example, let's say the Night Elf wants to Ancient of War creep his natural, then the human can move up there, and then if he sees he can't pressure, then go over to the gold mine. But could he really afford to go all the way to the left, to the Mercamp, and then down to the left to the gold mine? That would be so far away.
Very far away indeed. So, the two players, Shishi, wait a second, there we go. Shishi so far in GCS participated in all the 3 episodes, or 4 episodes we had today. He dropped in the first round of playoffs twice and didn't make it out of the group stage last time, thanks to Foggy. And Romantic, also, Romantic could steal the priest here, and he does, very nice.
Exactly. By the way, we have a Demon Hunter here, more standard for Shishi, no Warden play from him. Alright, how good are his last hit skills? He's gonna go for the Wisp first, and now Footman comes in as well. This is already annoying for the Night Elf. He does get the last hit though. Not lucky with the find, with it only being a Scroll of the Beast.
If he goes for Mass Works, it can still be good to pressure the upcoming expansion if Romantic decides to go for it. Romantic on the other side has also participated in all 4 GCSs, and same result as Shishi apparently. 2-time playoffs, or 3-time playoffs now with this episode, and 1 time eliminated in the group stage. So his Archmage, level 2 after this one, Claws of Attack. Is a nice boost, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, a little more HP against the Demon Hunter is never wrong as well. Statistics between the two is slightly favored towards Shishi, 2-3 in series, 6-8 in maps. They met each other in the qualifier actually, in the 4th qualifier of this tournament that was not too long ago in the lower bracket final there. Romantic was able to beat him 2-1. Oh no, Shishi was able to beat him 2-1 and make it to the grand final, but then nothing was important anymore since all the 3 players were qualified already.
Alright, and Romantic is now moving up to the north. It is expansion time. The Demon Hunter, is this Telestaff Immolation play? Circlet. What else? He has the money for more. Telestaff. Wisp in the main. It's Immolation again.
Oh, there's no Arcane Tower. We've seen this before. No Arcane Tower. Have fun, Romantic, defending this. Wisp is dead, and he moves his Demon Hunter away. Not like Foggy did in his match.
Yeah. Providing a little surface area. Can't get a full surround here, the human. But is he going to be able here to... The trick is, or the art is, to move around in range for the Immolation to deal damage, but not take too much right-click in the meantime. But he's already very low. And yes, this was hurtful for the economy, but it wasn't game-ending.
Exactly. It's only 2 kills here. I mean, it took some time. Yeah, it will take some more time. But this forces the town portal. Archmage is back. Crept his stuff. 4 peasants remaining up there. So expansion will come up. Shishi with a good opening. Let's see how much gold this is. 10,200. Yeah, that's okay. 300 gold advantage for Shishi now, thanks to this.
It was not like Moon versus Hawk, though, where the game was just over at this point. Not as much damage. Demon Hunter, how's the second round of aggression gonna look? He's at the shop. He's gonna buy the boots of speed. And he's looking to pressure.
Actually, this tournament kind of seen a... coming back into the meta game way more than before. People appreciate it a lot more than before.
Yeah, I can see that. Speaking of which, the AM, by the way, does not have them, so always needs to be concerned about his health. Could get run down by this demon if he falls too low. The expo's still not up, so this economy harass certainly was noticeable.
Again, no Arcane Tower here, and we have the Troll Twins. We have Immolation again. There is only... Oh, there's no Water Elemental anymore. He has to use what he has here now. Reinforcements are coming from the south. Militia train rolling forward. But so far, good damage on the Demon Hunter. He's only focusing on the Demon Hunter. Kill him. This is level 3 for him now.
Right, 1-1-1 most likely.
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't have evasion. Okay.
He does. Oh no, he just moved out.
Yeah,
with level 2
range.
Number.
And Staff's back home. He's gonna be juicing up again. Drops the circlet, of course, to get the most out of it, but can't go full HP here. He is tier 2, however, and it's the Panda time in the middle. No counter expansion coming up yet. And no Hunter's Hall.
And no Hunter's Hall. There's an expansion now in the south. Is he slipping so hard on macro? I mean, going for an expansion indicates that you don't want to go Talons and end this game. And Panda does the same, otherwise he would have gone for a Naga. Massive macro slip from Shishi, and that opens up the game for Romantic again.
And here's the Ancient of Wonders. Is it seriously not gonna play Hunter's Hall? Are you kidding me? Looking for more pressure here. Double fire action now with Immolation and Breath. Chasing the Archmage. Remember, no boots. Still a very good early game mercenary army here. There's still no defend for all these footies. And it's not on the horizon either.
Ring around the Militia. He's preventing some hits, but everything is low. Next Breath of Fire. He's getting a good amount of experience. And the Archmage, he might be forced into a town portal. I hope for him that he has a shop, but I kind of doubt it. Panda has no more Breath of Fire, though. And the army for Romantic stays alive for most of the parts here. But the Demon Hunter comes back in. There is no shop. Can he do more damage with Immolation? He wants to get the tower gone.
Oh, but now with the AM coming in again, he's getting healed up here by the Shadow Priest. Oh my god, he's stuck! He can't get out! It's too late to staff! What a mistake by Shishi!
Throw Shishi? Question mark again. He had so many good openings, especially against WFZ, but in the end he wasn't able to take the series or take the games. Demon Hunter back from the tavern.
Very expensive, of course, but good buyback. It's gonna find a lot of kills here onto these footies too immediately. The rest have to run. Still no Hunter's Hall, man.
Also no wins, right?
No, nothing.
What the fuck?
Does he just want to go mercenaries? But for that he needs double merc camp access. But the expansion, regardless of this, is in a whole lot of trouble. Not defended at all. And a lot of piercing damage is being threatened towards it. But militia support from the main.
Romantic is still level 1. He has a Shredder. Already could pull it up. I think he just sent it back. Super good against the archers. He's only sending more militia and gets more footmen here. 42 supply for Romantic, 33 for Shishi, and I think this time is over. His time is over. The expansion is up down there, or at least finished building. He has to get it up.
And he is his Hunter's on its way. So late though, holy crap.
8-minute 30-second Hunter's Hall.
He is like setting new records here. Foggy never got close to this.
But it helped Foggy to get into the lower bracket final last time. Well, helped in quotes, but maybe Hunter's Hall is overrated.
He doesn't need it right now, because Romantic only now is starting the tech. He is only gonna have answers to the water elementals late. But you know, only water elementals aren't so dangerous, especially considering that the Demon's level 3, the Panda is about to be level 2, and there's a lot of small little camps to be taken down here for the Panda solo, which might even be enough for level 3.
Evasion again, but this time there's an Arcane Tower, so he has to staff out pretty soon once the immolation is over, but he doesn't get damaged, so maybe he just stays in there for right clicks, and that's exactly what he does. Everything is equally low. Archmage comes back, summons a water elemental. Will he get stuck again? That would be so horrible. He is blocked there. No TP, he has to staff out this time.
Okay, but almost 7 armor evasion. No evasion, but he gets out in time. Not enough damage.
Arcane Tower in the main though, this time. So he gets prepared for more immolation.
One thing we have to say is he's very low on mana now. A Clarity on a Demon Hunter. What a rare sight indeed. So it's super hard for him to heal up. And now the late lords are painful. Usually he would have had Reju bears much faster.
True. No tier 3 tech by Shishi as well. Both lures are coming up. Romantic was scanning for the expansion. He knows that it's up. Gets a Zeppelin here. And it's just... yeah, it's not finished. He didn't get a single gold coin out of this mine. Entangling only now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 footmen. I bet my ass he has defend. And they both want to pressure the expansion. Double Berserker for Shishi.
He has a Scroll of Healing as well. He might just be able to brute force this expansion down. This is a lot of damage. Footies, not that much damage. Yes, I know, but it's a lot of them, and it's normal damage, and here we go. And he doesn't have a TP.
Yeah, Shishi is retreating. He wanted to go for the human expansion, but it's too secure. Dispel coming in to get rid of the water elemental, but not enough. This is another water elemental if he needs it. Shishi is still far away, and this is a horrible opening for Shishi, follow-up for Shishi. He was so dominant in the first few seconds and minutes of the game, but only now the Demon Hunter comes in, and as you said, Mass Footman, kill this tree.
Nice realization from Romantic. Even if the Knight of had been there sooner... oh, surround, but there's a staff, so he will always get out. Even if he was there sooner with the Scroll of Healing, he would have survived long enough to kill the tree. Very well done by Romantic. And suddenly Shishi in a world of trouble.
Look at the blue force on this map, in this battlefield. There's just so much. He doesn't lose anything. Shishi immediately with the expansion, but what can you do against it? Here is Romantic on tier 2. Shredder, no lumber problems. 1,500 gold. He gets, well, there is a blacksmith, but no sanctums yet. There is one. First in the main.
Alright, here we go. 2 coming up. Shishi, suddenly looking really bad for him. No tier 3 for him. No expansion for him. He's remaking it in the south, but it's gonna be extremely late.
No tier 3 hurts him so hard. Workshop, Sanctum, usual human style here. He can't break the main, and this time the lumber mill in front of the keep is really paying off. Creates more space there. It's an open fight, level 3 and 2. Archmage level 3.5. Mana burn, but he still has another water elemental. Doesn't summon it yet. Maybe he doesn't need it. There we go. Demon Hunter again, super low. Defend Footman. There's nothing Shishi can do. The Berserkers don't do damage. The Dryads don't do anything. The Archers, of course, as well. So he's trying to go for a hero kill, but there is always a Zeppelin now.
Alright, can Shishi perhaps keep on hemorrhaging units from his opponent?
That was a big Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. Notice spell. Damage is ticking the entire time with 2 Footman kills here. And the Panda is getting closer and closer to level 3. And then the Footman, they have nothing to do anymore. Can he buy the time for his tier 3? Naga second for Romantic.
Scroll of Healing number 1 already used. Would have loved to retain that for the big push that is coming, probably, because he's still tier 2. He's getting his mortar teams, he's getting his casters, and he's breaking upkeep now. Footman is scouting the new expansion down there, and is gonna get run down. But the time is ticking for Shishi, and usually he would need Master Bears to hang on to this. He's teching now to tier 3, but everything tech-wise is so late for the Night of
Romantic 70 supply push is gonna hit soon. He would love to kill this expansion, but ooh, is it a crash and burn Zeppelin Hindenburg style?
If there's a reveal, he might be able to find it.
Oh, this is gonna be so dangerous.
He needs to unload. Unload!
Yeah, he didn't. Oh, he was a little undecisive before. TP out now, trying to kill the Naga. Massive right clicks. Naga goes down! And that's level 3. Big kill for Shishi.
Last split second there. The panda with his stick giving her a slap on the back of the head. She's dead. Of course, gonna be back soon. Also, this dizzy on these 3 footies is not gonna help. This lasts a long time.
And they are slowed, so Shishi is pushing the main. There are a few breakers.
He can steal the heal scrolls here.
Rifleman, and he gets the heal scrolls exactly. Good comeback by Shishi. This game goes back and forth and back and forth. Naga is back. Will she be killed immediately again? No, he moves away.
I like
now, Romantic's armies are separate from each other again. So much stuff in the main.
Yeah, and this is what we see Night Elves oftentimes trying to do. Find isolated units, kill them off quickly and easily with the Dryads. And, you know, force your opponent to have a imperfect engagement before you can get that 75 death ball.
Tier 3 is ready for Shishi. Orb of Venom coming in, and the most important thing, Master Bears. He does have 1 Druid of the Claw, Engine of Wonders here. He's preparing for a longer siege. 2 Berserkers still, level 3 Panda. He's really well prepared for this push. Now, can he break it though? This Breath of Fire didn't do too much. I have to keep an eye out. Yeah, there's the Master Bear training. Halfway done.
This army though, not really extremely good in the super late game for Shishi. It's not like a whole bunch of bears and a few Dryads. It's a lot of archers and berserkers, and those don't fare extremely well. AM in trouble. There's no TP for him. Dude, do something. Heal potion will keep him alive.
Master Bears are done. Reju and Morph. Oh, Roar and Morph. Can he break this now? It's only 1 bear, but he gets rid of the shop. No more spell breakers. Archmage has no mana. Is he using a clarity? No. Brilliance Aura has to do it. The rest of the army is coming from the south, including the Naga. This is so dangerous for the Archmage. He's out of. There's no shop anymore. But the Demon Hunter is diving right in, fighting 2 towers.
He could just kill him. Why doesn't he click on the AM? There's no TP, no nothing. Misses that opportunity, and now he gets slowed himself. Can he dispel this? The Dryads, they need to.
So much damage now. Breakers against the heroes and bears. There's mortar teams, there's riflemen. Romantic's army at 72 supply. As Shishi is supply stuck at 60 with 700 gold and 80 lumber. Massive macro mistakes the entire series. Well, the entire map.
Alright. Push moves forward. Militia are gonna run out. Super defensive towers. He is so far away from the main. This is gonna take forever to push.
Yeah, you can creep this. Lightning shield on the rifleman hurts. He pulls a shredder. He gets this one. This is pretty big, experience-wise. Naga only level 1. Could need that well. Shishi at the moment doing nothing effectively. Robe of the Magi, nice. 2 mortar teams, not too much. Pulling the next creeps already.
He's
experience.
He's creeping super hard right now. And that's gonna be number 4 for the AM. Helps the entire caster army.
While Shishi is putting out a little green spot, he gets double orange spot. One of the 2 of the 3 biggest spots on the entire map. Very well done for Romantic. Sentry wards now, and the towers are almost up. It's a 70 supply push. He has a heal scroll or double heal scroll actually. No invul potion though. A good block line, and if he fights here, this is so good for Romantic.
Only 3 bears. This might be a big Night Elf army, but not a perfect one. Drunken Haze, a Breath of Fire, nice. Hitting pretty nice. Repositioning from the Night Elf, from the human. These more teams have to be protected in the back. He has 3 of them now. More and more bears are streaming in from the lures. Very early ferries, already 3 of them.
This is so good. The choke is fantastic for Romantic. Everything back there, casters, mortar teams, whatever, is protected, but Shishi seems to be breaking through this. Of course, there are the towers up. That's what he wants. Fury Dragon down.
And pushing into those towers, will be the real task, and he doesn't want to try it.
All of a sudden, Shishi up at 75 supply as well. Bears are blocking each other a little bit. It's a back and forth with slow, of course, and double slow. Romantic might get the better end out of this. The next Fury Dragon down. So there's less AoE now.
Upgrade-wise, by the way, nothing on the human side. Alright, the first attack upgrade for the model team's just finished. Whereas we have 1-1 for the Night Elf, exactly.
He's pushing out of his safe spot, Romantic does, with so much roar on his side. The Breakers have done a fantastic job so far. But again, the Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combo countered by a heal scroll.
This is wide open area. This is not where Romantic wants to be. Straggling to get back, but losing a few units in the process. And these bears now so sturdy. He doesn't seem to have the damage output for them.
Yeah, it's not too much mortar teams, it's 3 of them. He has to fight in his towers. I don't really... it was a mistake to break out of this spot right there for Romantic, for sure.
The thing also with the breakers is if they don't have armor upgrades, they die pretty damn quickly to the bears. And you need a sturdy front line to be able to provide that time for riflemen and more teams to give the damage from the back. And maybe even Blizzard later. Because the water elementals don't seem to be too effective in my opinion.
No, neither, but how much mana is there? There's no dispels on the Dryads anymore. It's just 3 of them and they're all empty.
Alright, can he bleed him dry here? Splatters to pieces, one of those Dryads. Slow after slow coming in. That being said, there's only 2 Sorks, so mass slow isn't too easy to apply. Naga far up front in trouble, no invul as you said. Needs to be careful, needs to go to the back line. There's no slow on this demon. He might just be able to run her down, but she's next to the shop. Healing potion has been purchased. Heal scroll, however, will be used first. Demon Hunter now being focused. Is there a staff on the panda? Yes, there is. Double staff, in fact, on the Night Elf side. Breaking once again the move forward, but slowly but surely these bears are getting pretty low on HP.
Yeah, I think he needs to invest some time to get to the shop if there's another scroll. Naga did a good job. Didn't lose the potion here. And Romantic's rally point was wrong. He sent 2 breakers over the bridge here, and now he corrected that mistake. So there were 2 free kills for Shishi there. Another Fury. Not dying. Still 1-1. Expo still running. Shredder helps him out. 2,000 lumber for Romantic. Trying to get more towers up here in the base. No tier 3 tech as you see. Also no transition from Shishi.
And seems like he's gonna get the second heal scroll. That is very nice for him. Or does he want the invul rather? Nope. Goes for the heal scroll instead. Almost 1k gold for the Night Elf. Getting not more upgrades for the time being. Drunken Haze. Breath of Fire combo hitting well again.
I think not too well there. But the Panda's closer to level 4. Demon Hunter level 4.5. Heal scroll being used there. Towers are still upgraded. If he can hold this position now, he's in a fantastic spot. And I think Shishi might be able... or might be forced to go back in his base, because against all those towers he can't really do it. And Romantic is creating a new sweet spot.
Yeah, this is a beautiful choke right here. If those towers come up, man, this is getting very dangerous for Shishi. And he seems to be giving him the time.
81 food for Romantic. And the breaker's a little far up front, but he's creating that time and space for towers.
I would love to see a Blizzard now.
Yeah.
Well, that being said though, he's pretty low on mana. Alright, towers finish.
Heal scroll is there as well. Archmage moves forward. Nicely done. But that's level 4 as well. Got some kills. Demon Hunter with a potion too. Close to level 5. The bears are super low now.
He can't go in there. No way. Hihi. You gotta get out of this. Breakers now, by the way, are 1-1. They have been upgraded throughout all of this. And an expansion comes up for Romantic at his exponent's natural. And why not? Oh, the bears, by the way. They're all so low. He's chasing them down. One by one. Everyone slowed. Staffing them back now. Romantic with a spoon approach, slowly but surely edging his way forward.
Yeah, call Peter. The bears, they suffer. This is crimes against animals.
Gets another kill. Of course, once this panda gets 5, it's gonna be tough. Level 5 now for the demon, also very nice. And these breakers, man, also close to dying. This is a super even game. Naga far up front has the heal pot though. 75 supply for the human against 79 still. For Shishi, he's like not dropping in numbers, but all of his bears, everything is hurt, and he's out of mana and everything. Oh, the demon. Where are you? Bro, where are you? Is there an invul for him? Yes, there is. And needs to use it as well.
Could have lost the game right there. Doesn't do it. Expansion is up and running. 3 gold mines. Oh no, 2 gold mines as the main is down. Against 1. Shishi, of course, in no position to creep or expand this.
And if he like moves his tree down to occupy the natural of his opponent, of course his main base is gonna die. We have 3 mortar teams, still with 1-0 upgrades. And the siege begins. Or, well, not begins, the siege has been going for a long time. But for the first time here, we really see a lot of buildings getting into trouble.
Archmage also close to 5. He did not see a Tome of Retraining still. Everything is back to full health for Shishi. Romantic leaves his towers again, or baiting the fight there to be in range with the towers here. Fury Dragon in a nice position. Does get sniped by the tower though.
And And the Bears, look at them. They're all blocking each other. One mortar team caught on the wrong side of the fence. Level 5 for the AM. This is where the damage would really kick in if he had Blizzard. Maybe though, if the Water Elementals survive, also going to be very good. He gets rid of one tower, he gets rid of a second one. Demon Hunter staffed out, going to be able to heal up and join back in again. But the Bears now exposed. And on the chase, on the retreat, again the Night Elf is taking severe losses.
Romantic needs more water teams, I feel, but he's up at 80 food. Maybe they're coming already. Slow retreat, back and forth all the time. But Shishi does a good job in saving them all over. He doesn't have to reproduce them most of the time. That Breath of Fire was big. Still level 2 though. No heal scroll on Romantic side. Heal potion used on the Demon Hunter. He has to keep him alive. How far is he from 6? Oh, pretty far.
Oh,
that hurts! That hurts! And he capitalizes. I said he's far away. Maybe after those kills, not that far anymore.
Jesus.
And the Panda, he is about to hit level 5. I think he needs a hero kill soon, or otherwise we will see Metamorphosis and Earthstorm and Fire.
He just killed like 12 supply in 2 seconds. That was very much so needed. But those Bears, man, how is he gonna heal them all up? They're most of them low on mana, thanks to all of that feedback, of course.
Nighttime is over soon.
Yeah, oh yeah, good point. And he has been relying on those Moonwells super hard.
More towers, more Ivory towers. Double heal scroll for Romantic now. And another Water Elemental.
And finally, a really good number of breakers. We have 6 here. It's always been struggling to have that sturdy front line. But the Bears, they're at 3-1. It's a lot of damage.
And the upgrades, man. Pendant of Potion of Mana on the Panda now. I think...
Oh.
No?
The Human's expansion to the top right only has 1,500 left.
Alright.
Then he's gonna be back to 1 mining base again.
And now... Invo Potion on the Demon Hunter again. Now his late expansion for Shishi really pays off. 5,000 remaining, so good call by Romantic to go for that second expansion.
Oh, he loses Down His Hall.
Not too much damage.
Almost. Oh, this is this beautiful position for the Human. The back line, they're totally unavailable. The Demon Invul keeps him alive. The Bears moving forward though.
Staff is on cooldown. Heal scroll number 1 being used. Shishi has to get back. 3 hits for Romantic.
Uh-oh. If the Demon dies, the game is over.
He's
isolated, but he can staff.
No, disable. This time the Hunter's Hall falls.
Only 1 lore left, by the way. He lost the other one during all of this.
Can't reproduce them. Is he abandoning his base? No, he's just waiting for the Panda to have a little more mana. He wants... Oh, is this tower level 5?
If he gets the solo XP, I think it is.
Sends the Demon Hunter away.
Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go, level 5.
Okay, that's a big difference. Mass Wisp moving out. He can dispel so much, and then the Priest and Sorcerers are useless.
Where is the Blizzard in all of this? Still no Blizzard for the AM. Water Elementals coming in.
Get so much damage on these breakers. Water Elementals soak up a bit of time and damage here.
During all of this, the Tree of Eternity has been moving south. Almost arrived at the natural of his opponent.
He has to creep it as well.
I think with a Demon alone, that might be good enough. And then he can staff back to the army if he needs to. Is he just abandoning his main? He will lose so many Moonwells.
He's at 66 supply. Trying to go for more Dryads, but what can he really do? He rebuilds the Hunter's Hall. He needs them for Bears. And Lost, of course.
Oh, that one Dryad in the main. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I just want to go to my friends.
Okay.
Now he's going to towers. She's like, come on, give me a break, goddammit. At least sell me a staff. What do you mean I can't buy a staff?
No, we don't sell to Dryads.
Racist shopkeepers.
Double level 5 on Shishi's heroes. Will the old turn it around? What do we have here? Over the Magi. More mana for the Panda. Altar down, Engine of Lore down. This base is gone. It's an entire different game now.
That's so weird. And it doesn't even take so long until he's back into production, ranges. He's got enough Moonwells. 3 are actually about to finish. But his army is quite a bit smaller than that of his opponent. But when there are no towers nearby, can Romantic really fight?
That's the big question. It comes down to where's the position. Maybe he forces another fight here at the bridge. But that's not really possible, right? Here maybe, where the wizards were before? I'm not too sure. Expansion in the upper right is gone. Main bases are gone. Shishi all of a sudden has double income. Who would have thought that he holds on for 28 minutes here on TS.
TS providing us with great games today.
Yep. Oftentimes does. Phenomenal map.
Still quite a few camps to be taken. This Naga might still make it to level 5.
We do have the mercenary camp for Romantic left.
Come on, please solo creep, man. The AM doesn't really help you here.
Still didn't go for Tomorrow Training. Double Scroll of Regeneration to kite back, Scroll of Healing as well, twice. And more Ivory Towers.
And he's not solo creeping with the Naga.
No, he does.
Finally he does, okay.
Throw the Beast. Okay for Mortar. That's a big boost for the Mortar teams. Depends on how many he has, but he seems to be satisfied with 3.
By the way, finally he gets the upgrades that he wants with this army. 4 upgrades on the Breakers, 2 on the Mortar teams. Of course, this requires 6 upgrades total.
Well, the Night Elf is at 3-1 almost the entire time here.
High upkeep for Romantic. Seems like he's gonna go a little very soon here.
He doesn't get that much gold from this. He wants to break. He has to break. The clock is ticking against him. She needed some time to rebuild his base there, but he's with double income now and has to restructure and rebuild his army. Only 1 lore, no, double lore for him. Not producing currently. He's at 300 gold, waiting for the Ancient of Wind for Fairy Dragons.
Demon Hunter is more than halfway to level 6, by the way. If he reaches level 6, this game is sure to be over. But this is a big army, more than 90 supply now for Romantic.
Panda has a heal scroll, Panda has a mana potion, second mana potion.
And you know what? He can call so many militia into this fight, but they're gonna roast hard against the Panda. Do you want to do that even?
I don't think so. It is a massive supply advantage for the human though. Water Elementals dispelled the entire time, but Breath of Fire was okay. Everything is burning. Demon Hunter out of the fight already, but we take a look on his XP bar. Heal scroll being used again.
And these Water Elementals, man, they're just almost used to tank a bit of damage, but how much better would Blizzard be? Is it enough though regardless? The bears have to go back. Scroll the Beast suddenly used on the human side here with this, with the scroll. Roar on his side, but now Dragon is Breath of Fire. These peasants! This is so much experience, but the demon is out of range! Shishi!
What a
there was so much experience missed!
And he can't go in with level 6 now. 4 mortar teams knocking on the Tree of Eternity. Plus the Breakers. Shishi is losing the second income. Mass Dispel coming in. He knows I will not get that one back. Boom.
Can't believe it.
It's still, the game is still...
What is this game, man?
Naga is close to 5. Archmage is close to 6. This gold mine provides not much gold as he is still... Oh, he's not at high upkeep anymore. That's actually good for Romantic, I think. Both are in upkeep, both are down to 1 base, and this is only 2,000 gold remaining for Joshishi.
The demon only needs 78 experience, however.
That's nothing.
And then we have Superman mode. Can he overcome 20 supply deficit? Sounds doable for the Chuck Norris hero. Dryad, what are you doing? Oh no. That you can't afford to waste.
Level 5. Like this. Level 3, Fork Lightning. Such a big mass of breakers.
Yeah.
Panda can't reach. Panda cannot reach. He has no Zeppelin, he has no staff, he has nothing. Massive damage on him as well. Once again, we take a look into the Demon Hunter.
Is this enough? What? No, he needs 2 Water Elementals. And he's gonna get the first one here. 1 or 2 more, and that's enough. But he's killing bears in the meantime. Again, militia coming in. Is this the right choice? He's trying to go in for the breath. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, so much damage, level 6, it's time! Superman, show your true face. Clark Kent is about to go into the changing room, and there we go. Superman online.
Level 6 on Archmage, mass teleportation. This is useless ultimate. As he town portals away, he was happy with what he got here with the Tree of Eternity. No double income for Shishi anymore. Ultimate wasted. He is forced to push something now to get some value out of this ultimate before the cooldown sets in. Great reaction by Romantic.
Oh, and now he's solo creeping tower experience with the Panda. Maybe he's gonna juggle ultimates, you know? If I don't have the one, I'll have the other.
Damn, this is fun. 6,300 gold remaining here.
Crazy game.
A little more income for Romantic here. Who's gonna get better shop control now? Shop control, always important. Especially against the Demon Hunter, who has splash damage the entire time. You need Scrolls of Healing, but Metamorphosis is over. He is not to be afraid of Dark Weaver anymore.
Panda, it's a lot further for him to get to level 6. 150 experience, but he has to split that 2 ways, so really 300 experience required. Oh, the demon! That's really nice.
He still has immolation, right?
Split
Here we
pressure.
Go. But this exposes his... yeah, okay, he has a staff. Alright, he just wants to do a little damage. He's needed back home. Can he delay this to... No, he can't.
Panda.
What's he doing? The Breakers, man, they're fighting the bears there. Where's the rest of the army of Shishi? Oh my god, it's split.
It's a sandwich, but is that really good for the night elf? I'm not sure. Panda getting more experience with these water elementals. Oh, look at how they're lining up. Drunken Haze, but he's slowed. And Dispel before the breath comes in. Well done.
He wanted to dive in with the Dryads into the castles. That Breath of Fire was okay, but without the damage over time, it's not really worth it. Panda's still not level 5. He has the potion 6, so when he's level 6... Oh, Demon Hunter almost dead there. Staff out. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Storm, Fire, inbound. If he uses the potion, it's definitely enough for him. With the ultimate, it has to be a saving grace, or is he waiting for the double ultimate as the Archmage can step away? Oh, he's too hurt. I think he has to use it. There we go! Earthstorm and Fire it is. The Fire does damage. This one disables. This one stuns. But is it enough? He's going for the Naga, as it seems.
He needs to go invis with the Storm Panda. Cyclone in the air. Where's the invis? He can go Windwalk. Now with ultimate, he can move. He can leave again the Archmage if he wants to.
Fire Panda is down. The mass damage is gone. And if the Panda comes back, he comes back here, so he staffs out the Earth Panda. It's basically a tandem now between the Metamorphosis and Earthstorm and Fire.
I know. It's absolutely crazy.
35 minutes.
However, gold mine is down for Shishi. Only Romantic has income left.
900 gold remaining though, and the Demon Hunter does what he did best this game. Immolation.
420 Blaze It is gonna be the call again.
Oh! Mass Teleport has been used, but to where? Okay, up right to the shop to heal everything up. Is it enough damage for Shishi to kill some stuff here? Doesn't look like it. But there's also no disable in the human army, so he can just staff out. I don't think the damage is gonna be enough. Dryad, oh nice. But, oh, is it
Are they gonna win the fight actually?
Ooh, yeah.
You have to get closer. You have to get closer.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why he's not
He's playing a mini game here. Save your Tauren.
That's fine.
Oh my god. 1 HP.
And Romantic is not mining anymore.
This game is something else.
I thought we would just lay back and watch who's gonna be Foggy's opponent. But fuck that, man.
And now the tree is going to the gold mine to the next one. This game is totally ridiculous, man.
39 supply.
I wonder if at the end all the gold mines will be empty here on Terra.
Looks like it, man. It's just this one left. 11,000 though.
Oh, but now his
Romantic can't let this happen. He's abandoning his base there again. Hunter's Hall down. 2 Dryads. Oh, one might actually get away there. But the water team's again showing how good they are. Shishi's not doing anything with his Demon Hunter.
Oh, can he afford to lose those buildings? I don't know. He doesn't have tier 2, he doesn't have a Hunter's Hall, so he can't remake those Ancients.
He does have income now, but he can't reproduce anything anymore as the Engine of Wind falls. Oh, ultimate. The Metamorphosis is saving the rest of the army, the rest of the base.
And it's just saying bye-bye.
Of course. And Romantic is mining again here. 71 supply for the human. 39 for Joshishi, but he has 2 of the strongest ultimates in the game. And he uses them now to push this.
Superman. Is he facing his kryptonite here? Seems like those breakers are too much to overcome. They looked really weak earlier when they were at 0-0, but with 2-2, they're much more impressive. Also, of course, a whole bunch more now.
Yeah, the breakers are really strong. They burn so much mana if they focus fire. It's only Dryads, by the way. Almost no bear left.
Yeah, they get sniped.
Shishi wants to dance. Is he a good dancer? We'll see. Metamorphosis over. Well, this means that Earthstorm and Fire is back online?
I think so. Does he have the mana? He certainly does. Both heroes on 420 mana, by the way. Fits their fire theme, I guess. Alright, the water teams. Dude, this Expo is dead. Oh, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. They're lining up. And where's the Dispel?
Again, he's slowed. Ah, but he hit some well. Invo Potion. And I think he's going to use the ult now, right? To take them out. Well, it would be so huge if he can take them all out. Level 7 on the Archmage. He should have mass teleport again. The cooldown is super low, but he doesn't use it. The mortar teams are gone. Except, well, Fog Lightning. Yeah, except one, they're gone.
And now, can Xixi actually come back in this game? So he has so much normal damage against all these breakers, but the demon in trouble. Of course, he can't use the staff. This is not a normal panda, so the demon has to be extra careful. But now, okay, it's only the pandas left, and now they're taking the beating. Do they actually give experience? I don't think they do. Dude, you have to save one of those pandas. Go Invis, go Windwalk. Do you not know that he has Windwalk? And the panda dies. GG from Xixi.
What an anticlimactic ending to this phenomenal game. Maybe he thought it's over anyway because he didn't have anything anymore but Dryad, and he just gave it away.
This was the longest game so far of this tournament, 39 minutes.
Xixi rubbing his hands, sweating a little maybe, would be understandable. Romantic powering through 2 ultimates to Earth, Storm and Fire and Metamorphosis and takes map number 1. 1 map away from his biggest accomplishments. I see again many people cheered for him here in our poll.
Too bad we didn't see Tornado. That was the only thing missing.
Yeah, Noob Naga.
It's of course the strongest of those 4 ultimates. Alright, Xixi's map choice now. Where does he want to take this? Twisted Meadows has been seen before quite a lot. Ancient Isles is almost 100% vetoed. Yeah. That map is just way too hard.
What else is there? Turtle Rock maybe?
Turtle Rock, a map that some Night Elves like Foggy really don't like. And
some others do.
Amazonia also a possibility. Last Refuge would be very, very, very surprising.
Yes,
or Echo. Echo perhaps, but he's not a Warden player, so probably not.
Maybe big surprise it is Echo Isles.
Echo Isles.
You can play it with a Demon Hunter as well.
Certainly. But doesn't seem advantageous to me. Let's see. Whereas if you get a good start here with the Warden, you rush to level 3, get the boots, chase down the AM, get your counter expo up without contention. It can look so strong. But the humans have gotten really good at harassing that first early creep camp. Stealing the Shadow Priest, having an early footy over there. I wonder.
Romantic could be one of the 4 best players in the world. Who would have thought before this tournament, man? We were talking about the Dark Horse.
Or Xixi.
Or Xixi, indeed. But he's 2 maps away, and it's hard fighting this uphill now. But Foggy did it against a human.
Against a pretty good human.
Against a damn good human, indeed.
Alright, Romantic is gathering his thoughts here. We'll join into the lobby.
Maybe he's watching the replay, taking his time. Seems to be allowed to do that. Speaking of replays, if you sub to this channel, you get all the replays here. Been sent to your Twitch inbox. I sent it twice already. The group stage and the first day of the playoffs is already in your Twitch inbox. So check that out, dear subs. And of course, you have no advertisements as well.
Are we going to go 3 maps again today? Have we had only 3 mappers today?
26,000 gold, level 6 and 7 and 6. Oh, the Naga actually was level 6?
I guess when she killed the panda, maybe towards the
end.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, true. 22,000 for Xixi. 112 killed units, man. So many units died today. That's unbelievable.
But for a good cause. That cause is our entertainment.
TD and Snowflake, by the way. The Chinese casters team. Snowkiss, I think. Yeah, Snowkiss, right? That's her name. And
Snowflake was a map way back. No, that was Snowdrop.
Yeah,
do you remember that map?
Bad. Like all snow maps, they're all horrible. Freaking Melting Valley.
Don't you like Melting Valley?
As an undead?
Yeah, I mean from a observer perspective.
No, not too much. Oh, I liked it back then at Human versus Orc. Like that meta game was so cool to see. The mass air battles with 100 billion Bat Riders.
I'm sure the orcs miss those days.
Oh, I think so too. But we saw many Paladin versus Alchemist games there with mass armor or minus armor.
Yeah, dude.
It's nice to see.
That was something. Yeah, Echo Isles is gonna be the choice. As you saw just there.
I would be so surprised if Shishi goes Warden.
He played Warden against Undead actually.
True that.
Which is super out of the meta. Where I lost a bet to Passion.
Still no silver chain on Shishi's side.
Throw Shishi. He suicided his Demon Hunter earlier. I think the move that won the game though was Romantic realizing that he could take out that expansion down there.
Yeah.
That was really smart.
Yeah, with all the footmen, sacrificing a lot of them, but
yeah.
That throw Shishi back so hard. His early game was really good. And then somehow Romantic stabilized.
Chimps also would have been a really nice idea for him. He had like a 5-minute siege in front of his base. I think he should have had the time to go for Chimps. But I think we're the only big fans of Chimps.
Well, Foggy did play Chimps.
Yeah, but he had almost won at that point. It was like so far ahead.
Remind played Chimps against Undead.
Yes.
Rudin played Chimps against Orc.
Yes, and in all those cases, they were very, very far ahead.
No, that was actually a normal strategy by Rudin, but he got wrecked.
When was that?
I think at Jera Cup or something. It was really fun to see on Turtle Rock. Like, you go one engine of wind.
One base Chimps?
Yeah. Like, one engine of wind and then you rush double Chimps.
Yeah, sounds legit.
It is fun to watch.
Dude, we have a neutral hero.
Oh,
by Shishi. And that must most likely mean Dark Ranger, especially on this map here, where there's so many little creeps where you can snowball out of control hard. This is also what he did against WFZ, and they are also through a game. Shishi is practicing his throwing skills this tournament. Romantic scouts this early, by the way, and most likely will be very sure what this is. And Archmage will be the answer. MK is really bad against Dark Ranger. Way too many little threats. And he goes MK! Are you serious?
What?
How can you go MK against the Dark Ranger?
She's squishy.
Well, she's also in the back though, and you have to deal with 10 skeletons. Wow, that's really unusual.
It's gonna be fun though.
Man, what a series to round out the day.
It really was a day, man. The playoffs.
It was so stressful casting Foggy's games, man. It was so exhausting.
Yeah, we need some sleeping pills later. But yeah, these playoffs are delivering. Like the group stage, as we said, we're like, meh, not that great. But once it was playoff time with gloves off, and come on, give me great games, and they all delivered. They all delivered.
Wisp sees the MK and he's like, what the hell are you doing?
That's true.
Can't believe it, man. Against the Dark Ranger. Alright, here we go.
DR time. For Shishi, reminiscent of Nika and Sase. Back in the day.
Romantic losing a militia here to creeps. That is not ideal. And he's moving across right away. He's gonna be aggressive with a level 1 MK.
Gets another kill on that Wisp. And yeah, I mean, if he goes for Merc Camp creep, and then the Mountain King is there and bolts her, that can really hurt.
Yeah, that's the only stupid thing he can do right now, though. He can go for this little camp, get 3 skeletons, go for the next camp, get, I don't know, how many is this? Like 8? 9?
6 or 7?
It's 2 of the Nightcrawlers, 2 of the Huntsmen, and... What are the others called again?
Aren't they just Murlocs?
Let's see. We will learn together.
Tide runner, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and 3 of those, so 7 in total. Wisp scouting on the opposite side here, where the MK will be going for his mercenary camp.
Did you know that there's no creep spot in Warcraft with more than 4 different creeps?
I did not know. How do you know?
I did the Wikipedia interactive maps and learned a lot.
What else did you learn?
Like the creep levels on those camps.
Right. Let's see, can I test you here somewhere? What level is the big ogre in the middle?
5.
Okay, and the other ones are all easy, right?
Troll Twins and almost level 3 for the Mountain King. Gets claws of attack +9. Would have been great for the Archmage. No Huntress Hall just yet. And Shishi gets the Mercenary Camp as well with a good amount of skeletons. Now parry up of Vitality. I think against the Stormbolt, very good item. And Romantic is expanding now. That is so late. 4 minutes in. And Shishi, is he doing the same? No. There's no Wisp yet. Tex as well. Again, no Huntress Hall. Maybe he thinks it's getting late, man. I want to end you with Engine of War push. Actually, if he gets a good amount of skeletons, like puts the Engine of Wind in the middle of the map to push hard, this might work.
I think you could just counter expand down here and then creep 1 or 2 more camps, have a whole bunch of level 2 skellies, and then what does he have?
I don't think he's expanding. I think he's pushing this with a level 3 Dark Ranger. Didn't take out the Murlocs, right? No. So level 3 Dark Ranger, tier 2 is almost finished there. Then you go for the Engines of Wind and push it with Talons and mass level 2 skeletons.
He's not creeping the Murlocs though. He's going towards the middle.
Yeah, because he needs more time to, so the Engines of Winds are up.
That's a very strange strat.
He's continuing to produce archers, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers plus a berserker plus the shadow priest. This is definitely range push.
Second hero, Naga probably.
Oh, have fun, Mountain King. Defend this.
There we go.
He needs arcane towers like yesterday.
Interesting strat, man. Hihi, busting out the cheese. Map number 2.
He pulls wisps. Maybe it's not talents, but just... What can you do? Engine of War? Too late for that.
You can just go for more mercenaries and archers, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
And MK's back at home, throwing the first ball over the Dark Ranger. He kind of needs the surround. Strong anti-surround from Shishi. Just kidding, he was just standing there because he's Night Elf. And these footies will die 1 by 1. And that's level 2 skeletons. And the MK, as you may have heard before, is not all that great at dealing with skeletons.
Romantic has a Shadow Priest and a Berserker though as well. And he somehow survived. A Moonwell is coming up for Shishi.
He has at least 1 Arcane Tower, but that is not enough against a whole
Engine
bunch.
of Wind. Yeehaw! That's even better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, and Romantic has nothing here to hold on. Like, nothing. He can kill a level 1 hero, but it's a level 1 hero after all. Militia coming in, but this can turn on its head really quick.
Yep, start the snowball. If the Dark Ranger kills a few of them, it's like the army of the dead.
Oh, he's moving into a corner though. The Naga is dead already. The Dark Ranger might have to be careful soon as well. However, at the moment there's only 1 Stormbolt left. And Romantic, how is he defending this?
What the hell? With Mountain King power. Gets the Shadow Priest, but now he's out. And the Engine of Wind survives.
The bash.
Super back. What?
He bashed the Archer. Archer's dead.
The expansion is up. He needs more Arcane Towers. He's only on 1 Arcane Tower.
I think Shishi was just too afraid. He kept running away from the militia. Just hold your ground and snipe them out 1 by 1. They die in 1 volley each. I think he did the typical Night Elf thing there. Oh my god, it's militia. I have to run away from them. But I think he should have just faced them.
Without the Naga, it's getting harder. Gets another kill here. How far is she? Level 3 point something. Good heal scroll. It's gonna be important. He's gonna have soul. Oh well, is it actually? It's gonna be a lot of snipes, right?
Yeah. Romantic came up with a great defense here, but it's not over. Not by a long shot.
Yeah,
He's so low in number.
Now the talents are coming.
This game should have been over already.
I really enjoy this.
Dude, what a series. Oh my goodness.
Level 5.
Who's level 5?
Mauler. We asked for this earlier.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright. MK, probably looking for the steal here. Or not, since he's not
Nothing
looking.
available? Ah, Invo Potion. Doesn't go for it. Oh, yeah, now he got it. And there's a lot of mana. Good heal scroll before that to counter it early, but holy shit, is this a lot of damage. He's following her. Where's the next Stormbolt? When's the cooldown off? Going for the Naga again. It would have been a kill, right? Okay, he gets it both, I think. Naga down for the second time, and hammer time again? No, he's retreating.
He's got one in the moment. There we go. One kill after the other. And the Dark Ranger, how does she heal? Oh, replenishment potion. Yeah. Wow, that is so lucky.
That was really important.
Oh, he cancels it. Very well done with a Forest Troll.
Are you sacrificing the Forest Troll for it? No. Only 2 Dark Minions. He never got into the Peasant line. He never got into the Lumber Workers. He never got the Murloc camp for that.
Throw Shishi, man. Holy crap.
This repeats. It just keeps on repeating. The Acrobat has a bad day.
Tier 2 has started now.
Oh, yeah.
The MK is soon to be level 5, by the way. 150 XP away.
He got a lot. Double Naga kill. Dark Ranger only level 3.5. No, he never got the snowball to roll, right?
Yeah. When those militia were running in, that was his opportunity.
Okay, here we have it. This is what I suggested to do. Murloc camp, then you have 7 skeletons and a good amount of experience. Almost level 4. Will it be level 4? No. Ring of Protection. He was a little lucky with his items though. Double ring. 17 skeletons into the base. There's no Arcane Tower for him. Or the Engine of Wind is dead. No more talents. And he needs the magic damage against the 10 footman. It's a big army. Well, 40 food. Looks big because of the skeletons. But we do have 3 towers here. Blacksmith coming. More towers. If he's not overcommitting now. Should be it. More mercenaries. This mercenary camp is so important for Romantic. Appreciate supply stuck with this, by the way.
And we have 2 guard towers now. It's not like these skeletons can just run over this any longer.
Maybe
one
he can
shot,
catch
1 kill. MK.
I think if he gets level 3 Stormbolt, the Dark Ranger will die. But he delays the Blacksmith, then there's no piercing damage for him. Or siege damage.
Also, if he gets level 3 Stormbolt, I think that's the insta-kill on archers. Or talents.
Clarity again. Shot is down though. Okay. Loses a talent to the towers.
Militia coming in from the main again.
Let's see if this time he uses it well. But the Murloc skeletons didn't do too much. Romantic was waiting for a long time. Here's level 5, here's level 3. I think he's just going straight for the Dark Ranger. Going bash, going right clicks. Oh, silence though, and fog lightning. And there's no potion on him, so maybe be careful with the little dwarf. But oh my god, the positioning of Romantic so aggressive. Naga, triple kill on her.
Bash! The bash kills her almost!
Nice, I'm sorry, little premature here. But that's how I am.
And the shop is down. So the MK.
Mountain King is definitely, he has some problems now. Level 4 on the Dark Ranger. Shop is coming back up, but there's a lot of hurt workers for that. Gets another skeleton. Storm on the Dark Ranger. Is that it now? Oh, that's Steph.
Gets her back to safety. He has 1, soon to be 2 more Stormbolts. Losing another talent. 2,000 gold for Romantic.
Well, to be honest, that's not that unusual for him on Echo Isles. We see this a few times.
He can go for so many potions now. He can go for everything now.
Dark Ranger is back. With the potion and clarities.
Second hero choice is the Blood Mage. It's gonna be more hammer time as he finds so many pickoffs. This is so much fun now when you're the MK. You're just killing one thing after the other.
Especially with Banish. Oh, he really hates that Naga, doesn't he? Circle of Nobility drop for max healing and GG. Romantic versus Foggy is our first game tomorrow in the lower bracket semi-final. Romantics Biggest achievement in a non-qualifier tournament to date, and he deserves it. So much work this time for him, so much preparation. We don't know if it's the same for Shishi, but he doesn't talk to us, so like I don't know. Like, oh, there's a chain, by the way. Wow, what a day this has been. Really cool for Romantic. I think Ugri is going to be happy for Romantic as well, as he just tweeted. He's basically one of our boys. Really cool to see Romantic go that far. Really cool to see Foggy that far. And we have 3 races still remaining in the tournament: Undead, Human, and Night Elf. 2 humans actually.
I was thinking, are we maybe gonna have 3 humans in the top 3 again? That would be crazy, but no.
WEC reminiscence.
That's not gonna happen. TH dropping out today. Foggy man again. He's in the top 4, but he wants to get further.
Shout out to the guys who do Liquipedia today. Once again, amazing job. This is it. Winner bracket final tomorrow. Infi versus 120. The rematch of the 2015 finals where Infi beat 120 3-1. This time it's going to be a best of 3 though. Romantic beat Shishi 2-0 again. And yeah, Fly dropped yesterday. Life dropped yesterday. Today, 2 more Chinese out. TH and Shishi. This means that only one of the top favorites is left. Infi started this tournament as, well, of course, a force to be reckoned with at some point, but in recent months he hasn't shown the performance that he showed in the past few days. So 120 was a big favorite. Moon out in the group stage. Fly out in the lower bracket first round. TH out in the lower bracket second round. And we are here with 3 surprises: Foggy, Romantic, Infi, and they all want to prevent 120 defending his title here in Shanghai.
Exactly. We're gonna start tomorrow with the upper bracket. We have 4 matches tomorrow. The grand final is gonna be best of 5. It's gonna be starting at the same time as today. That is 6 p.m. China time, which is 12.
Yeah, high noon. For you European viewers, I think the Americans, wherever you are watching, you're smart enough to convert that time zone as well. You can go to backtowarcraft.com. This is where we put on our schedule, and there's a little time zone converter for you. So it doesn't matter where you live, you will have the perfect time there. There's a timer that helps, so you don't have to calculate. Amazing day, amazing games, amazing stories that GCS has and had to offer this year and before. Tomorrow the conclusion. Who's gonna take home the big shield? Not Frostmourne anymore. It's like the defense shield of the humans. And 4 players are left. We cut down from 16 to 8 to 6. Now it's 4. Who's your favorite tomorrow? Who do you think will take it?
Infi historically has been a very tough opponent for 120, and of course, just statistically speaking, guys in the upper bracket, they got a good edge. Of course I want to say Foggy, man. Of course I want to say, I got this feeling. Foggy, he really wants to be in the final. And I would love to see him there. We all would love to see him there, but a more reasonable thinking Remo would say Infi is looking pretty damn good here.
I think Foggy is the big favorite against Romantic tomorrow. That is no question. We saw it in the group stage. It was 2-0 for Foggy. Maybe I shouldn't be too confident, because last time it was Foggy being defeated by TH in the group stage 2-0, and then he won the lower bracket final against him. So, I think 120 is going to defeat Infi.
How do you come to think that?
I have no idea. Just the feeling that 120 gets better into the tournament. Still, there were flaws. But can Infi play almost perfect on 4 days? I don't know, man.
That's true.
Like, only performance in those 4 tournaments, Infi is the strongest player of them all. I think. 120 has shown weaknesses, but still was able to get it 4-0 in the playoffs so far. The only loss against Infi. Maybe he found a solution. Maybe he's taking it more serious.
One thing, by the way, Foggy oftentimes in those tournaments has like that day where he starts messing up stuff, stupid little stuff.
That was today.
And maybe that he got that day out of the way today. Lightning Shield denies, Ancient of War denies, stuff like that.
Something like that?
Something like that.
Shout out to our bro Chadwin, who unfortunately left us today. But yeah, that was it. Back to Warcraft here from Shanghai. We come back tomorrow, as Remo said. Feel free to like this channel or follow this channel if you like it. Feel free to sub this channel if you want the replay packs and no advertisements anymore. If you missed some games, you can watch them all on youtube.com/backtowarcraft. If you really like it, you can support us a little via PayPal. We had to take vacation or days off from work to go here. I mean, we love what we do, so it's absolutely not necessary, but support is always nice. And you can buy our merchandise at b2wshop.de and b2wshop.com. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all you guys who woke up late or woke up early or stayed up late to watch this. And Remo, there's only one more thing to do today.
Our goodbye song. Our goodbye routine, we could say.
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter is, I think, the most interesting thing these days. You can also follow Ugri on Twitter, who provides us with a lot of cool pictures. It's at UgriWC3. See you tomorrow.